out that I have a lot of people that I know around it, and it's really fun because sometimes I can just go to their house and sit down and just have a chat with them until my best friends live behind me. So it's always nice to have someone there that you know.
Very good. All right, Michael, what do you like best about your neighborhood?
I have a lot of friends. They stay beside me, right behind me, and I feel very safe because of the parents and the neighborhood watching.
Very good. All right, Marissa?
Well, that's a weird thing. I'm moving from, I lived in the Broadmoor area and moved to the Leawood area for about a year, but my mom's a reverend, a United Methodist pastor, and so we're moving back to the Broadmoor area. And I like the Leawood area because it's an older community, but they walk their dogs, the wide streets. I like the openness of the community there.
Very good. All right, Sydney?
I like it that most of my friends that I know live around.
Okay.
Like down the street. It's nice to talk to.
All right, Dwayne?
What I like about my neighborhood is that the school that I'm going to next is just right down there in Central High. So real close bus stops, just right there. I don't have to walk there.
Well, needless to say, recently we had someone break in our house and take a few things, and so that's kind of been hard on us for right now. But overall, we have really good neighbors. We like our neighbors. We just moved there like last year, like around November, and so we're still kind of getting to know them. But we get along with them and everybody. So that's pretty much it.
Okay. Michael?
We don't have enough activities like the park at Eula that moved it, so.
Not enough activities. I take it you like to hang around outside, outdoors. Okay. Marissa?
Well, I was raised in East Texas, little Podunk town, so where you knew everyone. And then it seems like in the city, you might know one or two neighbors, but as far as knowing a lot of people, like the person across the street or diagonally, you don't know them. And I think it's a little, in the community, a loss of community.
Well stated. All right. Sydney?
Well, my street is very dangerous, so that's what I don't like about my community.
Okay, when you say dangerous, what do you mean?
Shootings.
Shootings? Okay.
And police everywhere.
Police everywhere? Okay.
Yeah, we're sister-in-law, so the same thing goes to me. It's a lot of crime. You wake up every night, hearing the ambulance, fire truck sometimes, just scary.
Well, kind of, we have, since the recent incident, kind of, Mom doesn't want us to stay home by ourselves anymore. So, because, she has to go to work and everything. But, I mean, if I have, like, my dad there or my brother, yeah, I feel safe because there's a man in the house, like, he can protect us and stuff. But, yeah.
All right, Michael?
Yes, I still feel safe about the parents and the watch-out groups.
Watch-out groups, okay. Are you all a member of your watch-out group or your neighborhood group? Okay. Marissa?
I feel more safe in Leawood, but as far as where I lived in Broadmoor or going back to Broadmoor, I do not feel safe. Men used to follow me home from the school bus or from babysitting a few streets down. It was really sketchy.
That's what area?
Broadmoor.
Okay.
And so that was uncomfortable, and then there's been robberies like several times, and there's a shooting down the road, and I mean, I'm sure you guys feel that all the time. It's really uncomfortable not to feel safe at your home.
Okay. Sydney?
No, because kind of like she said, the new Woodruff Touche store that's down there.
The new one?
The Woodruff, it's the Woodruff #2 store.
Mm-hmm.
Gets robbed multiple times, a lot, so I really don't feel safe in the neighborhood.
Okay.
No, not at all. Like she pointed out, it's your home. You should be safe. It's where you have to come, but I don't feel safe. I feel safer because we have an alarm on our house, and you know that's safer. But you know, alarm doesn't keep you when you walk to school or something like that. You know?
Well, since we're a neighborhood and we all need to work together to kind of keep, you know, safety around the neighborhood, I think it would be, you know, nice if someone's at home, like one of our neighbors, you know, to keep a lookout for any, like, suspicious people or anything, you know. And then if they do, or if they see, like, their neighbor's house being, you know, trying to break in, for them to call the police, because our neighbors from, like, the street behind us, somebody broke in their house and their neighbor was there and they didn't do anything. And, you know, that's not really good for them because they lost a lot of their stuff. And so I think that's what we should do, you know, get more adults to patrol, I guess. But then for them to be safe, too.
They could, you know, go to the police station down the street.
Down the street.
Oh, well, you know, like, you know, have the neighbors, you know, have like a patrol team, you know, neighborhood watch.
Yeah, I think there needs to be a greater police presence in Broadmoor. I saw like one car in the whole 3 years I lived there drive by once. So the police presence could raise, and I don't know exactly how, as far as you guys can get that done or anything. But I think a lot of it goes back to what she was saying, not being connected with your neighbors. Whenever you do have a friend that's a neighbor, they'll say, you know, hey, I saw someone, I called 911. But when the awareness and they're not looking out for you as a friend, as a neighbor, I think, you know, it's just they're not as cautious or there for you. I think that just community awareness and community togetherness would help a lot with that as well.
It's kind of both.
Yeah.
Because, you know, one night we were staying at home, you know, so there were some kids fighting. You know, Grandma told us to lock the doors, you know, make sure nothing happens. So sometimes it's the kids. I believe it's, you know, maybe some more kids in the neighborhood that don't feel safe, but sometimes the kids may be the problem also.
I think it's the adult, either some of the adult influence on their children to be bad or to be, you know, harmful to other people, or their lack of influence on their children. I think that's a real problem. I mean, I see drug deals go down all the time in my school, or not necessarily in my neighborhood, but like in the Broadmoor area. But you know, you see people roaming around, and they could be 16-year-olds, and they still harass you. You don't want a part of that. So that is nerve-wracking as well.
Well, my neighborhood's more like an adult problem, I guess. The children in my neighborhood, they're really nice, and they don't ever fight. I mean, they fight between them, you know, because they're brother and sister, but that's just normal. But yeah, besides that, it's not the children that do that or anything.